sorry, you're the only man at this table. Why are we doing separate checks? It's all women here. We got a check.
But I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday girl.
You invited everybody. You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you. Ernestine invited you. Okay, I'm responsible for who I brought.
Okay, you're the only man at the table.
What's going on, guys? BMS back with another video. You know what it is. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out this compilation video. Now, before we do that, I've launched my clothing store, okay, beastmodesmooth.com. Currently wearing one of my t-shirts, Passport Bros, you already know. For reference, I am 180 pounds, 5'11", give or take, and I am wearing a large, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this video. So here we go.
Quick story time. One time this guy who was a banker, he was kind of like some sort of finance person. I don't know what they're called, but I'll describe the job. If you've ever seen like Snowfall or any of those movies where somebody has a lot of money and they go to like a finance person and they say, I want to move like this much from this account to this account, or I want to open up this account, or I need like 50,000 cash right now, stuff like that. So that's what he did for work. And he said these are higher end clients, like 800,000 plus. So he would have clients, mostly male clients, but a lot of times their wives would either be on that joint account with them, or they would have a joint account. The husband would have their own personal account, and then the wife would have their own separate account. And he was saying that if the wife ever came in and tried to take out a large lump sum amount of money, even if it was on her account under her separate name, he would alert the husband, like out of his own merit. Like it was not a part of his job. It was not a requirement for him to tell the husband if it was on her personal account, but he would tell the husband anyway, like just like a heads up. Hey bro, by the way, your wife came in today and took X amount out of her account. Isn't that so insane? Like, it's crazy that men will look out for each other in this way for men that they don't even know. Like, how do you know that she was not in an abusive marriage and she was using that money to get away? But yeah, I just randomly thought about that, and insane.
Sounds like the bro code is strong with this one. She could be potentially talking about a broker. I'm not too sure. Y'all comment below if y'all have more information on that. But you know, if the broker in this situation is dealing with large amounts of money, and somebody's taking out $1 million or hundreds of thousands of dollars, that potentially could be unusual. Okay, it could be marked as unusual. So it could be a mixture of bro code slash by the way, this is what's happening.
Your name, how old you are?
I'm Taylor, I'm 28.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon, Taylor?
Is like just the fidgety. You seem very like, you gotta hone it in, bring it together. I understand because everybody deals with nerves, but also just how you mentioned like the vibe. I feel like, again, I can just kind of tell that we just wouldn't have chemistry.
That's okay with me. You cool. You cool people, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, and now is Taylor your type?
Nah.
Okay, why not?
The hat really throw me off, the Willy Wonka thing. I don't really like it like that. I like the I like the dreads, the two that's showing right here.
Well,
that's
the
nice.
back of your head is ridiculous, sir. It's kind of flat. When you're talking about hats, you need a hat.
I'll be honest with you, it's flat. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't really care about the back of my head. I care about the front, but it's all good. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate people.
You have to come for me. Willy Wonka is pretty sweet. So.
I love Willy Wonka. It's actually one of my favorite movies. I just didn't like the hat. That's all it is.
The guy said Willy Wonka, dog. Like,
but I f with you. You cool people.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay. Later, Tay-Tay.
Let's go back over here. All right, if we can have your name and how old you are.
Sorry, I try to hold it in.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's all good. Honestly, this is new to me. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, your name and how old you are.
This is really
I'm sorry.
This is really happening.
My name is Josette. I'm 29.
Okay. Jesus. Oh, man.
I'm sorry, you're the only man at this table. Why are we doing separate checks? It's all women here. We got a check.
But I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday girl.
You invited everybody. You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you. Ernestine invited you. Okay, I'm responsible for who I brought.
Okay, you're the only man at the table. I'm sorry, hold on. We was all doing Russian roulette, paying with credit cards and all that. Now all of a sudden you want a split check? We doing split checks, bro?
That was 2021.
Y'all
okay?
wait.
Things were different.
Not 21.
But I didn't sign up for that. Okay, there's nobody else doing
But
the.
you participate. I know we ain't got shit. I know.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. This is my birthday, for real.
Okay, well, I'm not mad at me because I didn't have anything.
No.
I didn't get
But you
it's
still
Donnie's
paid.
birthday.
Wait a minute. We're not doing this.
For nothing that I didn't get.
But you came though.
sat at the table.
But you don't pay for a seat.
Okay, well, yes. No.
Listen,
There's
I don't
gratuity
care.
and everything on this
I don't care how y'all do it.
I didn't have anything. I just showed up. Well, I'm sorry. Dave, but you always pay, like, you're the only man at the table. You're not going to pay the check? Seriously.
But I'm not obligated. I got my whole family.
It's $700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday.
This is your podcast co-host. This is your best friend.
$700.
It's only Shan.
You being cheap.
Are you kidding me right now?
You're honestly being cheap right now.
Okay,
No, if that was the case, I'd have just took you out
Are
for
you
lunch for your
being
birthday.
Dre? Are you gonna let him sit here with a whole table full of?
I don't know if this is a joke or not. I'm hoping that this is a skit. I really am. It's the internet. You never know nowadays. You know, she's saying it's only $700. Like $700 is, you know, growing on trees. I mean, it's completely ridiculous. I always find it funny when you see these like group dinner things and people actually leave their house looking at themselves in the mirror and saying to themselves, I'm going to get somebody to pay for my meal today. Somebody's going to pay for my meal. Like, how do you get to that point of entitlement where you're walking around thinking that somebody owes you anything? I mean, it's completely ridiculous. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out some of these comments. First commenter says, female logic, you are the only man here at the table. That means you are paying. Yeah, we don't need a man until the bill comes. All right, so next commenter says, the audacity is high AF. All right, so next commenter says, pay for yourself. What's the problem? They were trying to use him. All right, so next commenter says, so delusional.
If we married and my husband refuses to share his location with me, yes, I have heard of this scenario before. We get a divorce. Matter of fact, we would have spoken about this already during our dating stage. And if I find out you don't believe in sharing your location with your wife, we ain't gonna make it no further anyway. Because I know what it means. There's only one reason a person don't want to share their location with you that you're romantically involved with, supposed to be in a relationship with, and that's because they don't want you to know where they're at. There's only one reason a person don't want you to know where they're at, because they know you wouldn't like where they at, right? That's simple. Okay. So, no, that's what cheating looks like. Cheating don't look like you walking in on a man in bed with a woman. We don't all get the benefit of seeing it for a fact like that. And yes, I call it a benefit. If you're getting cheated on, you may as well know you're getting cheated on. So, yeah, it's a benefit for it to be given to you in such a sure package. We don't get that benefit. You got to look at the signs. You got to stop ignoring your gut. You got to use your intuition. You got to use your mind and your common sense. That's what cheating looks like. Cheating looks like, he hide his phone. He always falling asleep over his boy house drunk, and nobody had a charger. As far as I know, ain't but 2 cell phone chargers in the world. Somebody had that Lightning or that USB-C or whatever it is for Androids. Somebody somewhere had one. You could have drove to the gas station and got one. Like, no, that's what cheating looks like. Oh, he dropped his phone in the toilet. Oh, he had a tire blowout on the highway. How many times you let your man have his tire blow out on the highway? That's what cheating looks like. Wake up, pay attention.
Is this a thing? Honestly, is this a thing? Maybe it is, okay? Maybe it is. Sharing your location to your significant other, okay? Y'all comment below, anyone that's married out there in a long-term relationship. Do you share your location with your significant other, okay? Now, the only time I could maybe see it happening from a safety issue, okay, security issue, you want to, make sure that your girl's safe, and worst case scenario, if something was to happen, vice versa, maybe y'all share your locations. I think that's reasonable, but she's pretty much framing it from a perspective where, oh, he may cheat, so I need to know where that person is at all times. And I think if you're in a scenario, in a relationship or a marriage where you're constantly worrying about if the person is cheating, you probably shouldn't be in that relationship. I'm just saying, okay? You shouldn't have to worry every waking moment if that person is cheating, because, that person could share that location with you and they still could be cheating, okay? Knowing where they're quote unquote at doesn't necessarily mean that they're not cheating. Okay, I think it's just a backwards way of kind of looking at it. Again, from a security perspective, I completely understand. But let me know what you guys think. Is it a thing? Is it not a thing? I don't know. I could be wrong. I've never shared my location with anyone. I just haven't. But let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and provide me some feedback in the comment section. And until next time.